We're here with our online specialist, Brittany Causey. Hi, Brittany.
Hi, how are you doing?
I am great, and I'm glad to see you today. And I'm so excited to talk about these two new resources. Well, one of them's new. One of you guys have had for quite a while. I think Mango Languages is the name of the language where you can learn different languages. So tell us about that one.
Yes, Mango Languages is a great online database where you can learn a language or Spanish, or other speakers can learn English. You just need a library card and your library pen to access it. I have the website pulled up so I can show you what it looks like after you're already logged on. But the nice thing about Mango Languages is that you'll create an account and it'll save your progress for whatever classes that you're taking.
Wow, that's great. So it can teach you many different languages. Give us an idea of how many languages.
I believe there are over 70 or around 70 languages that you can choose from on there. As you can see, I was working on Spanish earlier, so it's showing my progress of where I was at. I can resume learning, but there's different levels. So there's introductions, and then connections, community, lifestyle, and ambitions. Those are just some of the types of subjects that you'll go over in some of the classes. But the nice thing is, let me show you all the different language options. Let me go back. So there's the popular languages that a lot of people will use Mango Languages for, such as Spanish, French, Japanese, German, English for non-English speakers, Italian, Chinese, and so on. But if you wanted to see all of the languages or just search for one, you can do find a language right here. Or if you scroll down a little bit down, is all of the languages. They even have Cherokee, which I found really interesting. I think I might look into that. But it's great. So it just tracks the progress for you. It's self-paced. There's even the ability to look up different words in different languages. So if you go to tools at the top, can translate from one language to another and kind of use it as a Google Translate for sentences or words.
I think that's really exciting. I have the need sometimes to translate from one language to the other, not frequently, but when I do, I'd like to be able to go somewhere and find it. And as it turns out, a lot of the online apps are starting to charge for that service. So it's very cool to know that the Irving Public Library has made it possible through Mango Languages for people to go there and use it, because all of these online resources are free with your library card. So impressed with the library, as always.
Thank you so much.
Well, I think it's very cool that you are teaching yourself Spanish through Mango. So could you kind of give us a sneak peek at one of the lessons?
Yeah, let me pull up the very first introductions. So if you go to chapter 1, the salutations and small talk, click on 1 right there. It might start talking. Okay, and then it just gives you kind of what the goals are for the lesson. So conversational goals and grammar goals. And you click on start.
Here's the conversation we'll be studying in this chapter. Hola, ¿cómo está usted?
Buenos días. Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Estoy bien también, gracias.
¡Qué día tan frío! Bueno, que tenga un buen día.
Igualmente, adiós.
So that just gives you an example of the conversation that you're going to be learning. And then you go to next.
Now, let's learn hello. Ready?
Hola.
Let's hear it again.
Hola.
So here, as it read it to you, tells you what it is in English and then in Spanish. And then if you hover over it, it kind of gives you what the phonetic spelling would be to help you. And then you can click on the audio again to hear the sound. And then if you wanted to do a voice comparison, you can do that. So let me show you what that looks like. So you can click here to hear the narrator.
Hola.
And then you click on this button for start recording. Hola. Hola. Okay. And then you just want to drag it and drop it to kind of line up with the narrator speaking. You can see the audio clip right there. And then you can hear the narrator or yourself. Hola. And then to hear them both, just click on play both.
Hola.
So as you can see, mine was not as loud as his, and maybe I need to work on my pronunciation. But this is a great tool to hear a native speaker speaking the different words in the language you're learning, and then for you to practice it, and then you can hear them played both at the same time to see how you're pronouncing it and maybe what you can change.
Wow. That is really a very smart way to learn the language, so that you've got both a visual of how it sounds phonetically and then to have the waveform for the audio there. That's real high tech. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I love it. It's really easy to learn how to use both the Mango Language website and then the languages.
The other thing that you guys have is something pretty new. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, it's brand new. We just got it a few weeks ago. It's called CreativeBug, and it's great for if you already love to do crafts, or if you like baking, want to really get into woodworking, sewing, anything. It's for all levels, and it's called CreativeBug. Let me show you what it looks like once you're, again, already signed in. So this is CreativeBug. It has tons of different types of classes that you can search by subject. So if you go hover over classes at the top, it has art and design, sewing, quilting, paper, knitting, food and home, and jewelry, and so on. But if you hover over those, it gives you some ideas of maybe quilting for babies and kids. So if you want to maybe quilt a baby blanket, but then there's also the for beginners, and there's multi-part classes. The options are endless with CreativeBug. I've messed around with it. I love it. I love journaling, and I really would like to get back into knitting. So these are great classes for people if they're wanting to learn a new skill, or if they want to pick up on new techniques, or learn a new crafts.
That is so impressive, and I'm really impressed with the range of things that you can do. When you initially said, okay, we've got this new CreativeBug, I thought, oh, okay, people are going to be scrapbooking, which I love, by the way, but it's way beyond just sitting at your table and figuring out something fun to do. This is stuff that you can really put on woodworking.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yes, there's even like for furniture, if you want to do refinishing for your furniture, for baking, cake decorating, all kinds of things, canning and preserving. If you're interested in crafts in any way, check out CreativeBug. It's a great online and free website that you'll have access to with your library card.
So in closing, we've got to let people know that you absolutely can still get your library card online. Would you walk us through that again?
Yes, if you just go to the Irving Library website, it's cityofirving.org/library. Go to How Do I, kind of on the top right, and choose Get a New Library Card. And then there's instructions on there on how you can get one online. And you can get it within 24 to 72 hours. We're hoping closer to the 24-hour mark.
All right, impressive. Thanks so much. Again, I'm really looking forward to looking into CreativeBug now. I thought I was going to go straight for Mango Languages, but you kind of got my attention there with CreativeBug. I might actually be good at something. We'll see. Thanks, Brittany.
All right, thank you.